Hello Steelers, and welcome to another bench report hobby update. Another relatively busy week, I suppose, work-wise, but also I managed to get quite a lot done painting-wise as well. One of the main things that I did, or the big thing I did this week, was this Malayan compound. I got this from this came from Sarissa Precision a long time ago. Yes, it was Sarissa Precision, and it's part of their North African range, stroke colonial range. And I thought this will work pretty well anywhere where there is colonial architecture, and the place that I am more interested in than anywhere else for colonial architecture is obviously Malaya. So I've kind of just done it as a bit of an old faded colonial building that's has kind of gone out of use, but it's a bit grimy, a bit dirty, and I was quite happy with how that turned out. Also, I very quickly painted up another cowboy, just another one. I should really sit down and work on these a little bit more, but this is the second one out of the ones from Black Sheep Miniatures that were sent to me quite a while ago. So I managed to get those, another one of those done. There's still quite a few left, like I say, in the pile really. And also I made a Minefield as well for Chain of Command. So this is a 6-inch square plastic card with some barbed wire around it and a nice easy thing. This was actually for a game that we were going to play on Saturday. I'll talk about more of that in a second. But that was a dead easy thing to do. I just wanted it because my old Minefields are a bit rubbish. They were just ones that I'd printed from photographs, and they're not particularly good. So I just wanted to up that a little bit. Also, as well, speaking of Chain of Command, I made some platoon rosters for a couple of different units. So I've done some Soviet ones, I've done some German ones, and some Romanian ones as well, just taken from various bits and pieces across the internet that I've found. The German and Soviet ones are for the Curse campaign, for the pint-sized campaign, storming the Citadel, which again I'll come back to in a bit. But that's I've basically put them together, and they're all in a link which I'll put in the description down below on my Google Drive. You can access those. Just just download them. They're Word documents. They're 450mm sized figures, but if you mess about with the boxes on them, you'll be able to fit in whatever bases you use. I use 15mm diameter ones, so that's how big they currently are. The post has been relatively quiet, just because again I'm still in that post-Christmas half buying ban, half trying not to spend too much money at the moment. However, I did get in the post a Flames of War Romanian rifle platoon. This is, I think, part of their new release for their bag ration stuff. Because I think the Romanians have been out of production for a long time, but they seem to be they're back in production. I was just looking for them and I stumbled on these. This is a rifle platoon. The reason for this is because I was putting together a Chain of Command game for this weekend, which again I will talk about a bit, and I realised that I didn't have enough individually based Romanians. Also, I want to make a few extra for O group as well, so I can fit those in as well. So I think this is going to be perfect. There's quite a few figures in there. These are metal ones, and they are the old designs by the looks of it. I don't think these are new. They've just been repackaged with the bag ration stuff. So I was glad to get that. Also in the post as well, I was sent by Peter over Bello Ludi. He sent me 3 copies. Sorry, I'm covered in cat fur. 3 books of the Bello Ludi rules. So he sent me the skirmish game 1865, the American Civil War strategy game, and the First World War skirmish game 14 to 18. And I said I would do a review on these, and I will do. I just haven't had a chance to yet because I've been slowly reading my way through them. Interesting rules, very nicely produced as well. And also they have some, he sent some dice as well with those, and also the Bello Ludi cards as well, which you can see here. So quite a lot. So thank you very much for sending that stuff through, Peter, in the first place. And as I say, I will do a review of those at some point in the future. So, as you can see, also I'm painting a few other bits and pieces here on the table. I've got building on the go. I've got some vehicles that Ken Yorkshire Gamer gave to me whilst we were at Partisan last, and also a couple of Marmon Heritons from Richard Hogg as well, which I'd knackered up the first lot, so he sent me a load more out as well. So I'm just trying to work through some of the lead pile at the moment to get rid of some of this stuff, and these are just some bits and pieces really. Anything particular, I just want to get them done out of the way. And obviously being helped by Tiny here. So I mentioned it already. The things we played is we started, Dex and I started the Curse campaign, which is why I did the platoon rosters. We started that down at the club on Thursday night with the first scenario, Eyes Down, which I've played obviously before solo on the channel, which I've got a battle report and a full campaign report for that particular campaign. I was playing the Germans, Dex were the defending Soviets, and I absolutely hammered him, so that was a good start from my point of view. Sorry, Dex, but yeah, I basically cut through him like a knife through butter, but you know, that's the way it is. And then on Saturday, myself and Dean, we met up and we had a game of Chain of Command, another game with me fighting as the Soviets attacking his Romanians in an attack on a position game. This was really good as well. We also recorded this for a video, a battle report, so that will be coming out soon at some point, and that was really good. Although I'm not going to tell you who won and who lost. Almost gave it away there, but it was a really good game, really fun, really enjoyable, and you know, Chain of Command is such a good game for actually trying to. It's like unpicking a lock almost. It's like a puzzle that you have to really work hard to get to, and we both really enjoyed the game. I'm thinking I might refight it as a solo game, leave the table set up and refight it at some point. Later on today, Dean is coming over again, and we're going to be playing Root, which I've obviously got into recently, having had it bought for me for Christmas. Dean said he'd been interested in it for a while as well, so we're going to try that out. Unfortunately, Mark, our other mate, is not going to make it, but we'll do it again at another point in the future. In other news, this week, if it's still going ahead, and I'm sure hopefully Mike will jump up on in the comments here and affirm it or not, send me a message. I'm going to be chatting with the guys, Mike and Johnny from the Kaiser and Johnny from Modelling for Advantage. That's going to be on Tuesday. So whether I do a live stream before it or not, or I might wait a little while, I don't know yet. I'll see how I go. They normally do the streams after my stream, so I might do a stream before if I'm painting something just for an hour or so, and then go and chat to them as well after. We'll see how it works. I'm not sure yet. And I mentioned it before, but there is also a Through the Mud and the Blood Facebook group now, which you can go and join. I set that up a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, it's steadily gaining members, so please go and do join. All you have to do is just request to join, because it's a private group, and I will let you in. And the same as well with the Storm of Steel group as well. That's well over 500 members at this point. Happy to see that growing, and quite a few people are posting good stuff in there, so please keep doing that. There's some great pictures coming up, and go and find it. And again, I'll put links in the description down below for both of these groups, so you can go and find those as well. And that's it, as I say, at the moment, just kind of plodding on with various little bits and pieces. There's nothing too major, but so a lot of the stuff I'm just picking away at. I think I'm probably going to be concentrating on doing some Romanians next, because I just want to get those finished up, something a bit different and a bit interesting. And that's kind of where we're at the moment. So keep watching the Storm of Steel channel, keep watching those videos, keep subscribing as always, hit that like button, send a comment, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it, tell me what you like, what you don't like, and I shall see you in the next Storm of Steel video.